Father by night departed in Egypt, and was there till the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, Hosea 11:1, saying, Out of Egypt have I called my son. Now that term, out of Egypt have I called my son, has three applications. All right, the first application is Israel. Israel is called Jehovah's firstborn son back in the book of Exodus, and they're called out of Egypt. And when Hosea 11 speaks of that, that's what Hosea 11:1 is talking about. Secondly, it's a reference to Jesus Christ. And thirdly, it's a reference to you. Now, if you're a child of God, you're a son of God, right? What is Egypt a type of? You're called out of this world. Out of Egypt have I called my son. Now, God thinks so little of Egypt that He won't allow one bone of His son to remain there. And God thinks so little of Egypt that He called the children of Israel out of it. When Jacob left it, Jacob wanted to be buried out of it. He didn't want to be buried in Egypt. And when Joseph died, he said, when you go, take my bones with you. Joseph is a type of Christ in 152 particulars, like you're going to see when you get in Genesis a little bit later on. And if Joseph is a type of Christ, 152 particulars, and Joseph says, I don't want one of my bones left in that place, you carry my bones out, that means there isn't one bone of Jesus Christ left on this earth. Amen. When Jesus Christ went up, He took all His bones up with Him. And they can mess around till they're blue in the face trying to find His bones, and they're never going to find them. And they're never going to find mine. Because in the resurrection, my bones are leaving. And the rapture, my bones are going up, they ain't going to leave nothing behind. The Lord thinks He has such a low estimation of this stinking world, He won't allow the bones of His dead people to stay here. Don't take them out. If you just stop thinking about this, then in the book of Genesis it says, they buried Him in a coffin in Egypt. That's the last thing in Genesis. The last thing you read in Genesis is in a coffin in Egypt. That's the beginning. The beginning of all life on this earth winds up in a coffin in Egypt. You're dead. And without the next book, the Bible would be a terrible book if it ended in Genesis 50. Because it ended with everybody dead in a coffin in Egypt. And the next book is called Exodus. You know what that means? That means, bye-bye, you're leaving. You're leaving. Just talking about this.